Hey guys, I was assigned the diagnosis of alcohol use disorder severe. Whenever I got this diagnosis, I was interested to learn more of the therapeutic approaches other than just therapy. I was interested to learn more about AA and just different approaches that we can recommend our clients to. So, alcohol use disorder severe is the problematic pattern of alcohol use leading to clinically significant impairment or distress as manifested by at least 6 or more symptoms occurring within a 12-month period. So, just briefly, some of those symptoms include taking in larger amounts of alcohol than expected, unsuccessful at cutting down use, a lot of time spent with activities involving alcohol, having significant alcohol cravings, giving up important events due to alcohol use, recurrent use, ignoring physical or psychological health risks involving alcohol, developing a tolerance, and exhibiting withdrawal symptoms. So having 6 or more of those symptoms within a 12-month period may indicate that someone may have alcohol use disorder severe. So for the second question, what I did to gain empathy and a better understanding is I attended an Alcoholics Anonymous group, an AA meeting, and I really wanted to just listen and learn more from the individuals who are experiencing this disorder rather than doing research online, which I also did. But I just felt that life experience was so important, and I wanted to gain a better understanding of kind of how AA meetings work and just kind of listen. So I attended one. Actually, it was on a Zoom call, and I went to there's a website called Wilmington Intergroup, and there are 2 types of AA meetings. There's open meetings, which are open to the general public, and there are closed meetings. So I wanted to make sure, of course, that I attended an open meeting, and I sent an email to the instructor and asked if it would be okay, explained kind of I was a student and wanting to learn more, and they were more than happy to allow me to attend the meeting. And it was a group of about 6 individuals, and they were super nice. They were based out of Carolina Beach, and they were very welcoming and happy to share their experiences and their stories with me, and it was just really eye-opening. So what I did with this information is I created a drawing, and y'all can't make fun of me because I am not an artist, but I was taking notes while I was attending this AA meeting of just phrases that they would use and keywords about what it was like whenever they were going through their addiction and their past, and then what AA has done and what they describe their experiences like being sober now. So just little keywords. So I'll show you on my drawing, and I'll also post a picture of it so you guys can zoom in or see or whatever you want to do. So this is my picture, my drawing. So I'll explain what my brain was thinking over here. So obviously alcohol affects our brain and all of the decisions that we make, so hence is why I drew the brain. So over here in the addiction section, I jotted down some keywords that they said, and these are all words that came out of their mouth. And I just made 2 columns, and some of them are self-worth, relationships, shame, guilt, remorse, character fault, people-pleasing, isolation, passive-aggressive, symptom of underlying conditions. So all words that are experiencing whenever they were going through a hard time with alcohol. So I thought it was very interesting, all of these key words, and kind of understanding what they were going through, and it helped me gain some empathy and understanding for what it was like whenever they were alcoholics and when they were drinking. And then on the other side, whenever they started talking about how AA has impacted them and how their sobriety has impacted them, they started saying words, and these are the flowers like they're blooming. They started saying words like kindness, humble, progress, humility, purpose, connection, fellowship, clarity, freedom, all of these different things. And then I have right here, I have the serenity prayer that they say before the start of every meeting, and I'll read it now. It's, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I kind of put that above where they're growing from, because they kind of explained how AA has changed their life and how they have grown since then. And then on the bottom here is just some symptoms of alcohol use disorder. I drew like some roots, so they're kind of growing into the flower over here. And then within the brain, I drew some or wrote some keywords that describe what happens whenever alcohol enters the brain. So impulse, slow reflexes, emotions, poor judgment, poor memory, so different things like that. So I will post a picture of this so you guys can see it, and if you have any questions, just let me know. So the last question is, share how you apply this whole experience to your clinical social work practice. I think just hearing everyone's stories really allowed me to gain empathy for individuals that have alcohol use disorder. I have a familial history within my family of individuals that have alcohol use disorder, and this really opened my eyes to what they went through whenever, like, some things that I don't even know. And I have some clients on my caseload that also have this diagnosis. So also just understanding what they talk about in AA and understanding the community and the support that they're getting in these groups, it's really eye-opening. I would really recommend that y'all attend an AA meeting. I did not think that I would get as much as I did from this meeting. I had chills most of the time because they're talking about, the bottom of their lives and their experiencing and what happened whenever they joined these groups and got sober. And I'm really glad that I did that. So it was really interesting to me, and I really just got a lot out of it. So if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to know about my drawing over here, just let me know. And yeah, I think that's about it. So thank y'all.